Rory, what seemed like 33 holes of not quite happening golf to Rory in peak mode for the last 3 holes of that 36 you've just played. What brought it on?
I'm not sure, but whatever it is, I need to bottle it for the weekend. Yeah, your description's pretty right. Pretty much very mediocre golf for the first 33 holes, and then something sort of clicked. The golf course is playing a lot different than this week than it has in the previous years, and you miss fairways and you get penalised heavily, and you miss greens in the same. So I just feel like I haven't hit a lot of terrible shots. I've just missed it in the wrong spots at times, and that makes it tricky to at least keep up with the leaders. I think you're always going to be able to go, even par, 1 under, 2 under, but it was nice to finish with a flourish there, and put myself a little closer to the guys going into the weekend.
On a course it's quite demanding, you need some good vibes. You certainly had them after this approach shot into the final hole. Talk us through it.
I think it was playing 233 adjusted with the elevation, and I've been hitting my long irons really good, and it was just a perfect number for a 4-iron back into the breeze slightly. Wind was sort of in off the left, and the TV tower was a great line, and I just knew I needed to make a good solid swing, and it was a really that was a really good golf swing, nice balanced finish. So more of those needed over the weekend.
We all know as golfers that patience is such a big part of this game, but I can imagine at your level, with the consistency you've shown this year, even more so. What are the tools that you use out there to stay patient, to give the opportunity for something like that to happen?
I think you just need to keep telling yourself that there's plenty of chances coming up, and yes, you make your score over 72 holes, but you're going to have little spurts like I just had over the last 3 holes where you play them in 4 under, or you're going to play a 9 holes in 5 under, and it's just knowing that you've got the golf in there to do that. It's just waiting for it happening and not forcing the issue. And I felt like I sort of started forcing the issue on 14 and 15 today, and played those 2 holes in 1 over, which wasn't great. And then again, just sort of resetting for the last 3 holes, and my goal was to play them in 2 under for the last 3. I ended up playing them in 4 under, which was really nice. But I think sometimes just sort of reframing your mindset and starting again is key.
Just finally, that finish, has it changed the complexion at all for what you believe is possible over the last 2 days?
Yeah, 100%. I think if I had finished 1 or 2 under for the tournament going into the weekend, that seems like a tall task or a lot of shots to make up, especially with Fitz up there. I think doing what I've just done, being at least less than 10 back going into the weekend seems like an easier proposition. So you never know, that finish here on Friday could be key to something that happens over the next 36 holes.
Well done, Rory. That was fun to watch.
Cheers. Thank you.